An Ohio grand jury decided to not indict 8 Akron police officers involved in the shooting death of Jayland Walker. Walker died after being shot last June during an attempted traffic stop. Police say that Walker refused to pull over and they fired a shot, and then they say he fired a shot at them from his car. He then tried to run away, leaving his gun in the car. The Ohio Attorney General says police did not know Walker was unarmed when he ran. Officers fired 94 shots at Walker. His corpse had 46 gunshot wounds. That's according to state officials. Protests erupted in Akron after officers' body cam footage was released. We're going to start our coverage with CNN's Polo Sandoval, who's been following this case for months. And Polo, what do we know about the grand jury's decision to not bring charges against any of the 8 officers?
Well, Jake, a likely deciding factor was what Ohio state investigators were able to determine. That is that the 25-year-old Jayland Walker reportedly shot at least one time at officers during the vehicle pursuit portion of that night back in June of last year. And because of that, when the 25-year-old man bailed out of his vehicle and then initiated that foot chase, according to the Attorney General, officers believe that he was still armed. And that is why authorities established that when he reached towards his waistband, they assumed that he had a weapon, and that's when they opened fire. Of course, we still have to find out if that use of force will actually be justified, but this certainly is going to raise a lot of questions about a potential, about what might happen in the community there in Akron. I should tell you, Jake, I've been speaking to people there in the community. They have prepared for this for weeks, for this announcement that you're about to hear from the state's Attorney General.
And what is...
Jury concluded that the officers were legally justified in their use of force. The grand jury just a little while ago issued what is called a no bill, meaning that there will be no state criminal action, no charges at the state level. That does not resolve any potential civil action that might be brought for wrongful death.
The family of the Walker, or rather the attorney of the Walker family, telling me, Jake, that they had been briefed on all potential outcomes, and that includes exactly what we heard from state investigators, or at least the state prosecutors, that the grand jury decided not to indict those 8 police officers for shooting and killing Jayland Walker.
Of course, not being indicted doesn't mean that, you know, they did everything according to proper procedure. Well, what's next for the police officers?
So these no bills now will initiate an administrative investigation, a use of force investigation that Akron PD will now be looking into the actions. And each one of those 8 officers will have to account for each one of the bullets that left their weapons. But we should stress, Jake, that is an administrative investigation separate from any potential criminal proceedings that would have happened, which we now know after this grand jury decision in Summit County today. But that will not happen. Charges will not be filed, at least criminal charges won't be filed against those 8 officers.
All right, Polo Sandoval, thanks. I want to bring in criminal defense attorney Joey Jackson now. And Joey, what's your reaction to the grand jury deciding to not indict any of the 8 officers in this case?
Yeah, Jake, I think the measure of really disappointment stems from the fact that I believe that the community would have wanted, and everyone really who was assessing this would have wanted, a jury determination. What's the distinction? The distinction is a grand jury is impaneled and they don't decide guilt or innocence. They merely decide whether there's reason to believe that a crime occurred and that any of these officers committed that. Of course, we know that the prosecutor controls the grand jury, instructs the grand jury as to the law, and it's done in secrecy. And so I think if it were brought to the forefront and it were done where there were really a forum where people would have been allowed to see the evidence, see the witnesses, look at the questions, see the responses, I think that there would be more public trust. But to the extent that it did not get that far, I think that there's great disappointment within the community with respect to the grand jury's determination, Jake.
So the grand jury must have concluded that the officers were legally justified in their use of force. What do you think likely went into that decision?
There's always 3 things that go into any decision with respect to justification, right? Whether you are engaging in defense of self. And that goes to the issue of, were you in immediate fear of death or serious bodily injury by anyone who you were chasing, right? In this particular case, the young man that died, that had 46 wounds on his body. Were you in immediate fear? The second analysis is, was the threat posed and your actions to that threat proportionate to whatever threat was posed? One could question whether the amount of shots, there was any proportionality or disproportionality, which I believe the community feels. And the last thing, Jake, is whether there was a degree of reasonableness. Did you act reasonably under the circumstances based upon all the evidence the grand jury heard, having been instructed by the prosecutor who controls the grand jury in secret? Apparently, this grand jury determined that there were those elements, the immediacy, the proportionality, and the reasonableness were present in this case. Many may disagree.
Do you think that if the evidence was presented suggesting that a shot was fired against the police officers, and that the police officers did not know that he left his gun in the car, that would be enough to exonerate the police?
So I think the issue with that, Jake, is that those are questions for a trial, right? I think you can have people, the direct answer to your question is that it depends when the shot was fired. If you fired a shot at some earlier time and informs the judgment of the police as to whether or not there is a gun, that's going to heighten your alertness. That in and of itself doesn't give you the right as an officer or anyone to fire a shot unless at the time the shot was fired you had that immediacy of fear. But the issues about whether or not the actions were justified, whether they were not, did the police act properly, appropriately, in accordance with regulations and rules, etc., that's something I think, again, that the public would have wanted to see by virtue of bringing the case to a jury. And to the extent that we've heard many times that a jury would indict a ham sandwich, you're left to wonder what happened in this particular case. And I think the community, whether real, imagined, perception, or otherwise, the perception is the reality. They didn't indict. Why didn't they? Why wasn't the public allowed to see what would have occurred? And I think this goes to the notion of whether people really trust a system. Who's that system working for? Should it not have gone to trial? And if it did, the public would have had every right to see, evaluate, review the evidence, and make and draw their own conclusions. Grand jury is a secret. You don't have that ability in this case.
Joey Jackson, thanks so much.